as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. There's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Open man is Chase, complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Bengals at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
8 to the 5, Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's good.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11 MT. Hey, here we go. 11.
Now Burrow changing things up here. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
11.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Now Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Folasade American. And the Jaguars are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? We have like a 9-6 type of a game, and then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. This is Smith to the ground. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Big search.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
Give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You better release them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on that thing.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Jags grab it. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
11. Here we go, here we go.
They'll try the right side with P. Ryan. And they'll be taken down at about the 45.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's got to be caught. T. Higgins. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
And Burrow going to change the play. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Ready?
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
11 MT. Here we go. 11 mighty. Can.
Again, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here we go. 11. 180. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
First down.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. And now an audible here into something else. Burrow looking to pass. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are back within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Pass hauled in by Johnston. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now Lawrence. He's got another one to Johnston. Calling a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Burrow will throw. He's got his running back, but I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And CD, that's the 2nd time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Samaje Perine, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Without a doubt, he's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's Lawrence. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down at the 21 or 22. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Third and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Roma Dunze from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
11, 180. Wait, cut.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
On one, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
Back to throw here. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. 185. Go get him.
And Burrow going to throw again. Hits his target. That's Charlie Jones.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Can. Stop.
Take motion.
Stop.
Now Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
He's got Smith here. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Now Lawrence
steps away. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed.
Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. In motion, the tight end. Lawrence will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Lawrence. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey,
To throw again is Lawrence. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2nd down and goal. Lawrence. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Hey.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. This will be caught at about the 5. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Gotta play with a fucking clock burn.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
30 left. 11.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. And that'll be incomplete.
Steve.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this out past the 25. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
1st and 10 at the
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage
turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Bengals 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
Go to bed.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Because she could be able to follow. She
Chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
I got it.
Oh, my goodness. Here's a 5th interception.
Okay.
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber,
Trey Hendrickson. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. That one complete down the field to Smith. Down to the 10.
A big play there on the catch and run.
Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy,